Aloha. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, honored guests. Thank you for joining us for the University of Hawaii at Manoa annual commencement exercises. I would like to thank the band for playing the processional, led by UH Manoa Assistant Band Director Gwen Nakamura. I would also like to thank Ms. Jenny Blake and Jan Freed, who will act as American Sign Language interpreters for our ceremony today. Please direct your attention to the rear of the arena, where the Tuahine troupe will offer an oli to celebrate this place. Please be seated. That moving oli was under the direction of Kumu Keawe Lopes Jr. of the Hawaii Nuakea School of Hawaiian Knowledge. You can applause. Please rise for the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i, featuring Ms. Tiffany O'Neill, a candidate for the Bachelor of Music degree. The Joint University of Hawaii Army and Air Force ROTC Color Guard will present the colors.
Oh, say
Please be seated. Thank you, Ms. O'Neill. Regents, honored guests, faculty, and alumni of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, thank you for joining us as we honor the accomplishments of our students. I would like to add that we are so pleased to celebrate the accomplishments of many of our students who did not have the opportunity to participate in their commencement ceremonies in either 2020 or 2021. Together, all of you should be so very proud of having achieved your goals under the most challenging of circumstances. On this auspicious day, as we celebrate your incredible accomplishments among this community of scholars, I hope you feel great pride in all you have achieved, and that you have a clear sense of the exciting new opportunities you will enjoy as you enter the next stage of your life. I have every confidence that the superb education you experience while here at UH Manoa has prepared you with the knowledge, skills, and passion to thrive and to continue growing as lifelong learners. Some of you will enter directly into the workforce. Others will commit to a field of service. Some of you may immediately pursue an advanced degree, and still others will seek a different path. Regardless of where these next steps take you, remember the importance of learning. Remember the people with whom you have connected, and always cherish the memories you have created. UH Manoa is a very special place, situated in a lush valley within a great city, on an island that bridges east and west, in the most beautiful place on earth. We attract some of the most dynamic students and faculty from across the state, the nation, and the world. This brilliant intermingling of people and their backgrounds with our beautiful host culture makes Manoa a unique place of learning that is truly like no other. You have enjoyed the benefits of this inspiring gathering place of diverse people and perspectives, critical thinking, and multiple disciplines. It now becomes your kuleana to acknowledge the social obligation you carry to make a positive contribution to your family, to your community, and to the world around you. Before I close, let me take a moment to thank one other group. You are surrounded here today by friends and family, parents and grandparents, children, and in some cases, grandchildren, aunties and uncles. Please take a moment to reflect on what they have done to make it possible for you to walk across this stage today. You can thank them later, but right now, on behalf of the entire university, I extend our thanks and appreciation for those of you gathered here today, for your commitment and sacrifice for your graduate. Mahalo for making this day possible. Yeah. Graduates, this is your time, your turn to lead. As I said earlier, you have demonstrated incredible resiliency and courage across the past 2+ years. Build on this experience and all that you have learned. Hold your friendships and this place close to your hearts, and make this world a better, safer, and more peaceful world for all of us. Congratulations. I'm now pleased to recognize several distinguished members of our community. Please hold your applause until all the names have been called. Our student speaker, Denise Tron. Regent William Hanning. UH Emeritus Vice President for Student Affairs, Doris Ching. Faculty Marshals, Amy Hubbard, Peter Leong, Kahunavai Wright, and Wayne Sharoma. Thank you all. I want to also recognize the Manoa faculty members seated above the stage, and here in front of me. Your presence demonstrates your dedication to this university. You have each contributed in a meaningful way to the success of our graduates. Thank you for leading them on their quest for higher learning. I now invite Dr. Laura Lyons, Vice Provost for Academic Excellence, to recognize graduates who have excelled in many ways, particularly those with distinguished undergraduate academic records.
Aloha. We have a number of students whose academic records merit recognition. Please hold your applause as I call these groups. And will the students in them please rise and remain standing until all of the groups receiving honors are recognized. Regents and Presidential Scholars. These students received full scholarships awarded solely on their outstanding academic records in Hawaii high schools or community colleges. University Honors Program graduates. Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society members. Student marshals who have been chosen by their school or college for their outstanding academic accomplishments. Students graduating cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Students graduating magna cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.9. And finally, and you all stand, please. And finally, students graduating summa cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 or higher. Please join me in applauding all of these graduates for their academic accomplishments. We are also proud to recognize our Army and Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps cadets and our students who have served in the armed forces who are candidates for degrees. Would all ROTC candidates and active duty reserves and National Guard members of our armed forces please rise at this time? Congratulations. We thank you for your service. We also recognize all current and former representatives of the Associated Students of the University of Hawaii and the Graduate Student Organization who are candidates for degrees. Will all representatives of ASUH and GSO please rise? Congratulations to our ASUH and GSO graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Lyons. I'm now pleased to introduce our student speaker, Ms. Denise Tron. Ms. Tron is pursuing a Bachelor of Education in Elementary Education at Manoa. Prior to joining us, she obtained her associate's degree at Kapi'olani Community College. She intends to teach English internationally after graduating before returning to Hawaii and pursuing her master's degree at Manoa. Denise strives to inspire and help her students to find their own passions every day. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Denise Tron.
Welcome, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. Thank you, everyone, for joining us as we help celebrate the many achievements we've accomplished here at UH Manoa. I'd like to start off by asking this. Where do you begin? After you walk across this stage and collect the diploma you've all worked hard for, what's your next step? Some of you may be thinking about going home and taking a huge nap after having to deal with the traffic coming out of this parking structure. But all jokes aside, some of us graduating today have jobs aligned. Some of us plan to travel, and some of us are just happy to have made it. But what really comes next for us? If you aren't sure, start by asking yourself, where do I begin? As kids, we dreamed of many different career paths we want to take. As for me, I've dreamed of becoming an artist and creating the next big anime series, going to culinary school to learn how to cook like Chef Gordon Ramsay, or even becoming an actress and starring in a movie with George Clooney or Tom Cruise. I had big dreams. But deep down, I knew these dreams are not what my parents had wanted for me. As a child of first-generation immigrants, the best thing you could give to your parents is a degree in either law or medicine. Sorry, guys. So to make my parents happy, I took my first step and applied to community college. And despite disliking school, I signed up for classes. The next thing I knew, I was in my 4th year at a 2-year community college. I was failing my classes and I felt embarrassed. Embarrassed that I watched all my friends walk down the path of graduation without me. Embarrassed that while everyone around me was so happy and well established within their own careers, I've yet to choose mine. Embarrassed that I let myself continue life without any passion for my goal. So I decided to continue a journey of starting my own new passions rather than continuing the journey my parents had in mind for me. I began by setting a goal for myself, which was to graduate from a 2-year community college. And finally, after 6 long years, I finally graduated from KCC with a liberal arts degree. Oh, thank you. After achieving my initial goal, I asked myself, where do I begin? And so I began again, this time at UH Manoa. I've had a difficult time deciding on a career path to take. I was given basically my entire life to help me decide, yet it wasn't until I arrived here at UH Manoa and was exposed to their many programs and supportive community that I finally chose a career path that I'm so passionate and in love with, teaching. Since the beginning of my journey here at UH Manoa, I've had the opportunity to learn with such a supportive group of people, from professors to mentor teachers, classmates, and even elementary school students. They've all taught me how to find passion in teaching, as well as find strength within myself to continue moving forward. So take this opportunity to think about where you began to get to where you are today. Whether you started off like me, not knowing your passions, or coming straight to Manoa with your major already declared, we all took a step towards our new beginning here at Manoa. And it wasn't always a simple walk in the park either. Like when you got your first parking ticket, after spending hours looking for that spot, or deciding to take a power nap after cramming all night for that exam just to miss it. Or even staring aimlessly at your blank documents with your 11:59 deadline fast approaching. Despite these minor setbacks, we are all able to successfully reach the end of our journey here at Manoa. Today marks the start of our new beginning, a beginning of being welcomed into the new world, a beginning of meeting new people and creating new relationships, a beginning of experiencing new ideas and finding new passions, a beginning for new beginnings. So today I stand before you with a final request. Graduates, families, friends, and distinguished guests, ask yourself, where will you begin? Mahalo, and congratulations to the graduating classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. We did it!
Thank you, Ms. Tron, for that wonderful speech. We now come to that most anticipated part of every commencement ceremony, the conferring of degrees. We'll begin the degree conferrals with the baccalaureate degrees. I will call upon the deans from each college to present their baccalaureate degree candidates. Dean Murata, College of Education.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Education please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Morioka, College of Engineering.
Sorry about that. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Engineering please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Rowley, Scheidler College of Business.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the Scheidler College of Business please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dr. Craig Howes, Director of the Center for Biographical Research and Professor of English, and Dr. Tammy Haile-Opua Baker, Associate Professor of Theater and Dance and Kumu Olelo, Hawaii. Will the candidates please come forward?
Daniel John Kiyamas. Axel Reds Dogyo.
Denise Tron.
Roman Anyes. Michaela Lee.
Stephanie Elmore.
Sydney Robbins.
Isabella Kutzol.
Natalie Monhe.
Stephen Kang.
Kaylee Watada. Alyssa Kaneshiro.
Randall Pashan.
Stacy Ann Coloma.
Joshua Hopper.
Celeste Villanueva.
David Nakamura.
Weishu Hu.
Darian Creamer.
Kaylee Isono.
Michelle Honma.
Tori J. Yogi. Matthew Seu.
Mason Trapeza Morse.
Jordan Thomason.
Kei Hian Kaupito.
Emily Karkinen.
Cassandra Doriana Blas.
Giselle Cabrera.
Elena Kena Novio.
Alisa Sanchez.
Isaiah Acorda.
Grace DeLeo.
Jason Cruz Ancheta.
Bella Lawrence.
Marissa Chun.
Julia Finn.
Elisha Abigail Gunlego.
Jalen Mark Lucio.
Michael Joshua Cambia.
Ashley Jackson.
Al Grio Rosario.
Ahokawa Fine.
Evan Iwanaga.
Cassidy Asato.
Alan Lin.
Winnie Wong.
Jordan Siu.
Emily Geiza.
Devin Espiritu.
Victoria Wen.
Ferdinand Luis Colado.
Alisa Otsubo.
Cord Maderas.
Jennifer Watanabe.
Gunnar Lemke.
Toby Mitchell.
Dennis Venturini.
Shannon Whiting.
Darren Yamane.
Crystal Gale Sonneborn.
Patricia Fuentes.
Jessica Harper.
Zarlin Lopez.
Laura Wolcher.
Edmund T.
Junka Tanada. Ashley Panui.
Jatin Pandya.
Victoria Mays.
Christian McLaurin Neighbor.
Sierra Dutro. Buukani Canberra.
Alacanento Joey Boy Alcantara the Sixth.
Tori Yamauchi.
Ricky Funai.
Denon Ching.
Ryan James Montero.
Thomas Young.
Christopher Ockman.
Justin Higaki.
Jolene Connolly.
Travis Akasaki.
Seth Colburn.
Ashley Wilson.
Marino Connell.
Paige Thomason.
Century Carter.
Alana L'Oreal Kahawai. Courtney Omai.
Deandra Lealoha Shizu Yuk Choi Goodwin.
Leon Funakoshi.
Justin Paleka.
Haley Mango.
Eduardo Oligario Zabana Jr.
Lahela Naki.
Kiyoshi Hashida.
Kelly Yamamotoya.
Brandon Heat.
Hannah Okamura.
Quinn Bianca Lawson.
Brianne Kapualani Richter.
Christopher John Ukansas.
Milagros Jocelyn Kaahanui.
Sean Anthony Corpuz.
Shannon Kaahanui.
Spencer Kirko.
Katie Thomas.
Christian Lee.
Natasha Nihipali.
Micah Chinen.
Angelica May Padilla.
Gabrielle Rose Baguio.
Charmaine Sagario.
Piper Klein.
Casey Sagayaga.
Caitlin Matsunaga.
Tyra May Infante.
Ryan Fujimoto.
Taja Ray Española Basa.
Juan Efren Enriquez.
Darcy Burke.
Sean Iwane.
Shelby Joseph.
Matthew Young.
Caitlin Vaughn.
Kyler Okura.
Ines Zarate Maldonado.
Carter Bell.
Christopher Shaw.
Iwane Burns II.
Walter Govea III.
Glenn Barcelo.
Cecilia Paula Dagdaga.
Micah Joshua Rakini.
Marcela Alfaro Colindres.
Halona Trias.
Haley Moore.
Shengpei Jin.
Giselle Berrios.
Wen Swan Lee.
Davin Iwata.
Renhui Chen.
Alexis Fernandez.
Sarah Wetch.
Jennifer Election.
Renette Lam.
Julian Uralo.
Alan Joshua Escalante.
Justine Jumala.
Kyle Aaron Ibanez.
Kathy V. Pham.
Jung Ken Lin.
Katie Ahern.
John Michael Rose.
Leisandra Hokulani Fernandez.
Anthony John Kyle Pasquale.
Kupua Mai Oleona Lani Bingo.
Desmond Lum.
Deja K. Kamaka Ramos. Jasmine,
Transfiguration.
Jasmine Lave.
Albert Orsino Jr.
Genevieve Gale Fiesta.
Juliana Chang.
Alice Sato.
Casey Hole.
Alyssa Uejo.
Marvin Salcido.
Mari Miyabe.
Tricia Marie Reyes.
Bailey Oko. Jason Ty.
Audrey Justin Rambayan.
Mark Ellis Del Rosario.
Melissa Ann Pineda.
Jorel Jared Damaso Fiesta.
Dylan Say.
Tyson Wu.
Arthur Sickles.
Jason Sakurai.
Timothy Chang.
Adam Halakai.
Halquan Luo.
Kalama Kalai Morales.
Zachary Young.
Evan Hebert.
Kyle Wong.
Romel Angelia.
Shaolin Mai.
Elore Columbaris.
Alyssa Zhang.
Jana May Raban.
Brendan Caldwell.
Kelton Smith. Chantel Jordanelli.
Kylie Urasaki.
Preston Baumgartner.
Jared Inoue.
Maricar Velasco.
Kevin Bly.
Jonah Blas.
Keone Green.
Michaela Holbrook.
Margaret Nakayama.
Priscilla Sue.
Jolie Yim.
Kian Miura.
Trevor Yatomi.
Brett Reese.
Gerald Lee.
Jordan Genovia.
Emily Hadano.
Gerald Mariano.
Wesley Hadano.
Casey Hayes.
Jennifer Tokunaga.
Patricia Nala Ching.
Kenneth Daniel.
Kai Mason. Joshua Reyes. Sarah Harris.
Rejiro Rose.
Jensen Kaya.
Kenneth Ramondo.
Christian Yosling.
Jackie Tam.
Lauren Rodriguez.
John Tran.
Delta O'Rourke.
Brandon O.
Jasmine Coulthard.
Stevie Shao.
Keara Arakaki Minashima.
Kevin Lin.
Eroseli Ibarra.
Daniel Macho.
Emmanuel A. Matthews.
Sarah Okamoto.
Lauren Marquez.
Shaylin Manabe.
Sukai Crutchfield Billings.
Keegan Dudding Dumane.
Jordan Ryan.
Liam Meyer.
Anela Janelle Aslor Palakpak.
Victor Yago.
DJ Fong.
Justin Pang.
Jackie Chen. Marina Turner.
Mihyun Park. Sam Dorby.
Kobe Yoshino. Shani Ragil.
Julia Merkinen.
Tiffany Amber Alfaro.
Jamie Lynn Stout.
Haley Albright. Sylvie Rocha Hejenga.
Paul David Brazilis.
Denver Blicker.
Zachary Wattis.
Sydney Calistro.
Shiloh Treble.
Rebecca Buenrostro Gallimore.
Michael Mori.
Brittany Uribe.
Baylor de los Reyes.
Kai Nishibayashi Rincon.
Mackenzie Kamak.
Donna Ikeuchi.
Faith Rollard.
Carissa Silva. Michaela Rentner.
Jacob Sikera.
Kimberly Duffy.
David Carranza.
Daniel Talimongan Sogusio Jr.
Nathaniel Roque.
Victoria Williams.
Casey Takane.
Supolin Povave.
Justin Cristobal.
Sydney Lee Kane.
Christian
Sierra-
John Hortizuela.
Sierra Ray Santos.
Jacqueline Wynn.
Jordan Ching. Anik Dukep.
Jesse Alex Gabuat Jr.
Ashley Graylis.
David Suzuki.
Sarah Carmichael.
Carl John Danos.
Cameron Makaneole.
Rachel Joy Trinidad.
Taylor Makovac.
Lauren Miguel.
Jessica Johnson.
Yuma Yamamoto.
Alice Tumeta.
Kaylin Hara.
Hannah Brown.
Austin Jace Ani.
Jessica Lopez.
Ahi.
Linus Seth Asher.
Anthony Domingo.
Patrick McCatlon.
Johnny Liu.
Benjamin D'Agostino. Aloha Braceros.
Georgie Christian Kagiwa.
Shane Allen Kamea Maua Alina Akbayani.
Jessica Jones.
Leyland Tagawa.
Adriana Simo.
Sean Kojima.
Adriana Simon.
Michael Layugon.
Brittany Ann Ramos.
Yvonne Otivaros Lopez.
Stephanie Ann Dewan.
Richard Robinson.
Erin Takamatsu.
Gabriela Davis.
Dustin Ranmar Doloroso.
Ariana Bracero.
Alan Sun.
Cindy Mercado.
Blaine Furman.
Caitlin Zarazua.
Marie Beth Kalamasa.
In Hui Chen.
Kim Wynn.
Hannah Frankel. Kalani Orr.
Mason Negron.
Eric E.J. Jackson Jr.
Brianna Aquero.
Kendra Hano.
Gina Bruno.
Abby Heineck.
Megan Taulafo.
David Lee. Kimberly Matutina.
Nathan Beck.
Catherine Stensgaard.
Kerry Yokoyama.
Lauren Michael Ananorio.
Jackie Calejo.
Hannah Yee.
Sierra Sibley.
Carista Delaguin.
Melissa Graham.
Erica Budloman.
Kimberly Grace Ariola.
Miu Saito. Leslie Garcia.
Layla Fung.
Nicholas Miyamoto.
Ethan Erickson.
Jaslyn Peralta.
Vincent Yancey.
Charles Schull. Christy Hirakawa.
Kristen Smith.
Kevin Newen.
Chad Ikegami.
Kai Sunahara.
Alex Kasai.
Zoe May Egner.
Grant Choi.
Chavez Sebastian Ancheta.
Laurie Gould.
Kyle Raven Moraga.
Kyung Yo Kim.
Alyssa Mansell.
Justin Terada.
Ila Nohea Ferras.
Chi Hong Wang.
Mark Ushiroda.
Anthony To.
Kelly Chinen.
Jake Manzano.
Gerald John Bernardo.
Emily Kotyak.
Shanalane Hesira.
Jester Apresto.
Dylan Yamamoto. Giovanni Martin.
Liancho Ariel Evangelista.
Micah McFarland.
Chase Tamaki.
Noah Kim.
Eileen Lau.
Marcus Bowie.
Kira Faye Watanabe.
Jordan Chen.
Kyra Faye Watanabe.
Dakota Takeno.
Lei Kimura.
Sharon Dieppe.
Robert Lack.
Michelle Yim.
Nicholas Kakazu.
Alyssa Higaki.
Matthew Getty.
Remy Ishimura. Tony Lynn Ibarra.
Jalen Ray Coloma.
Shea Suzumoto.
Anson Wu.
Kevin No.
Jevi Gima.
John Ho.
Ace Kamakani Inoue.
Eric Kruger.
Taichi Hirata.
Sky Epler. Nicholas Wisgo.
Reeves Higashiona.
Kevin Kung.
Leanne Suzuki.
Dennis Marcangelo Galano.
Alex Flores.
Nicholas,
Alexis Flores.
Nicholas Torlai.
Summer Rosnak.
Samuel Patton.
Michael Morisato.
Leslie Tang.
Janelle Noreen Teneza.
Cameron Yoshioka.
Asia Holyman.
Janine Paula Togawan.
Hope Habina.
Michael Paxton.
Janelle Espiritu.
Joseph Young.
Melanie Modero.
Sydney Young.
Ashley Wood.
Gian Mero Canonizado.
Crystal Liang.
Calista Cafiro. Rebecca Vasquez.
Ashley Queen Lamag Ganti.
Sayaka Sushibushi.
Sierra Leigh Capo.
Nicole Oliver.
Anna Dahl.
Leslie Ann Nabor.
Rochelle Ann Agapay.
Cadena Unalani Correa.
Samuel Jensen.
Kelsey Ann Areza.
Zachary Kamiyama.
Wyatt Reyes.
Nicholas De Los Santos.
Luke Clements.
Ji Jun Liu.
Trey Larson. Ashley Simone Gagan.
Hendrik Dang.
Aaron Fukuhara.
Melvin Pelino.
John Carlo Galame.
Clay Sedgwick.
Chase Suganuma. Lillian Gott.
Tyree Tanaka.
Raquel Shelton.
Caleb Farewell.
Hiroshi Suchiya.
Terem Correa.
Samantha Kate Pano Alcantara.
Noah Howard.
Cullen Kiyoshi Makano Kalani Kekua.
Avery Robinson.
Monet Bish. Gabriella Miller.
Monique Wellinger.
David Wang.
Alexa Fernandez.
Mignon He.
Laura Claire Thomas.
Jarrett Chang. Justin Sakamoto.
Julia Villalobos.
Christian Watanabe.
Carlene Mandel.
Michaela Lyons.
Chi Jun Shen.
La Yin Chen. Chloe Cheng.
Nicole Naranjan Andara.
Kai Shin Zhang.
Kyla Krisha Agapay.
Sienna Brejanovic.
Sofia Acosta. Meran Tenjin.
Giselle Konstantakis.
Savannah Diorek.
Sang Un Park.
Yael Stonebreaker.
Yun B. Kim.
Carly May Kimisuka.
Jiwoo Han. Rachel Huang.
Janice Agpuya.
Antonio Luna.
Wan
Casey.
Ting.
Casey Mercado.
Rose Bautista.
Brendan Urianza.
Sydney Siu.
Noah Aoki.
Kylie Dean Kobatake.
Austin Kanashige. Ashley
Jin
Ann
Chu.
Ibanez Andres.
Q Jin Chu.
Justin Lissowe.
Jialing Liang.
Emma Frey.
Vincent Wang.
Max Berman.
Geraldine Amasol.
Colin Rabanal.
Maria Teresa Barayuga.
Peter Cross.
Su Jung Cho.
Elm Manning Ibrahim.
Kimberly Yim.
Andre Ilagon.
Peter Zweckert.
Wyatt Tucker.
Brittany Matthews.
Zach Rittner.
Jonathan Can.
Veronica Vo.
Or is it Khan? Okay.
Kaylor Kahana.
Kelsey Ann Kimura.
Nicholas Sampson.
Alvin Edward Amira.
Kalia Makulehua. Tyler Mejia.
D'Angelo Beltrami.
Jaina Kaupua.
Jinhua Lee.
Tiare Roden.
Samuel Rivers.
Jillian Noelani Encinas Gater.
Melanie Yang.
John Lee Sumubkai.
Michelle Tan.
Andres Rubio.
Tiana Tran.
Elijah Anakin Shintaku.
Charles Moynell.
Caitlin Nomura.
Nicholas Ashikawa.
Asher Uchiyama.
Phoebe Choi.
Cole Hoagland.
Alex Lee.
Alakai Todd.
Nathaniel Moylan.
Evan Yamashiro.
Brendan Fong.
Stanislav Halama.
Christina Davila.
Philip Humlung. Aaron Tippabong.
Wantali Shawanawut. Savan Hurt.
Tamara Doroshivskaya.
Jessica Benson.
Cody Krail. Feng Wen Liang.
Mackenzie Plunkett.
Zizin Wang.
Min Feng Yu.
Biu Lin.
Lauren Sudam.
Tianwen Chen.
Elmer Lagood.
Ziazi Wang.
Taylor Kanani Seeley.
Jonathan Rivera.
Cameron Kamaile Onauna Lauli Ili Isili. Ethan Chang.
Christina Jordan.
Brianna Johns.
Tiffany Alana Augustin.
Mackenzie Johnson.
Paige Coppage.
McKenna Silva.
Angelica Barbour.
Jacinda Clay.
Lorena De Abreu. Justin Young.
Akiho Fujita.
Ribby Miranda. Catherine Allen.
Crystal Valtiera.
Sabrina Yee.
Moana Murphy.
Leah Jimenez.
Rui Endo.
Mackenzie Moore.
Anna Sukamoto.
Natalie Daub.
Hitomi Karahara.
Gabriel Manansala.
Chinatsu Kawahara. Hayate Ishizuki. William Ryer. Riley Robinson. Lauren White. Eric Burkhart. Nicholas Wong. Kamalu Gu. Matthew Blockdike. Madison Schramm. Kaylee Garrett. Congratulations. Denise Tron.
Okay, graduates, pay attention. This really is a thing. University marshals, please lead the candidates through the final step, the shifting of the tassels from right to left, signifying a rite of passage. There you go. Congratulations. We now come to the conferral of the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Education. I call upon Dean Murata and Director Cerna from the College of Education.
Will the candidates for the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Education please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate. They have completed the prescribed course of study and are recommended for the certificate.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate post-baccalaureate certificate with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Director Cerna. Will the candidates please come forward?
Haruka Hopper. Ashley Rodriguez. Danielle Shimura. Kendo Miyashiro. Lauren Jones. Bonnie Parker. Hualalai Ahakuelo Kepa. Nicholas Kodama. Megan Barton. Robin Cone Murakami. Shannon Villegas. John Noah Ho'omanavanui. Jaden Arakawa. Espy Chapman. Dwayne Sakaguchi. Makani Uparesa. Patrick Reyes.
Congratulations. We now come to the conferral of the master's degrees. This conferral marks the completion of a rigorous program of study. We honor your accomplishments. I call upon Dean Ane, Graduate Division.
I will call candidates for master's degree by college. As I announce your college, please rise and remain standing. Scheidler College of Business. The College of Education. And the College of Engineering. I am pleased to present these candidates for master's degrees. They have completed their prescribed courses of study and are recommended for the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority delegated to me by virtue of the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degrees with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dean Ane and Associate Dean Maeda. Will the master's candidates please come forward?
Thank you. Johnny Joe.
Andrew Willem Paul.
Shelby Onaga.
Tauran Lee.
Allison Ota.
Christian Bowman.
Kelly Asato.
Stuart Kowalczyk.
Caroline Langlis.
Jasmine Olmos.
Sasha Mohammed Siben.
Chase Santos.
Ashley An.
Leon Mesov.
Amelia Kaivich Kaneholani.
Carlos Frigoso Zamora.
Anne Norel Solis Kila.
Nidhi Surapaneni.
Tom Davies.
Sarah Penner.
Cassidy Carpenter.
Baifeng Wang.
Paige Simmons. Mokulani Stevens.
Yosef Ben Gershom.
Rainbow Ferron.
Bryalyn Onodera.
Devin Takahashi.
Sophia Sandon Davies.
Jenna Bachman.
Lacey Shimabukuro.
Maria Dolores Baldos.
Maya Pandadara.
Melanie Chan Vinare.
Travis Winters.
Haley Cantaberos.
Roy Murai.
Jennifer Ang Galam.
Shelly Dale Amaral Preza.
Judalyn Prieto Ragmot.
Lisa Furuta.
Rachel Napalan Adapan.
Dylan Bathamli.
Oscar Castellon.
Lily Jackson.
Raul Rodriguez Villaseñor.
Allegra Petras.
Melanie Menjivar.
Tina Kane.
Bailey Gongob.
Michaela Bowling.
JC Cabell Tellis.
Cleavon May Kabuhat.
Navai Ayen.
James Mayfield.
Sabrina Mendoza.
Megan Blazak.
Jade Botello.
Jace Nakama.
Beverly Lehua de Fiesta Corpuz.
Charles Ifon.
Megan Pascual.
Risa Mariana Owe.
Kaipo Crouch.
Victoria Wheeler.
Stephanie Kramer.
Adi Ortiz.
Michael Onofrio.
Luke Kimura.
Hulali Alford.
Jake McCool. Brett Choi.
Hi'ilei Manoa Hyde.
Renyao Zhang.
Stacy May Galascio.
Yishao Young.
Malia Celapeo Tungal.
Mitchell Davies.
Jennifer Luong.
Akiko Ingram.
Axel Beers.
Eri Shiitsu.
Mitchell Martinez.
Ashley Queen Lamug Ganti.
Jacob Eslick.
Bailey Corner.
Sarah Fujioka.
JC Tanaka.
Lesejo Butandaro.
Come on, where'd you get it in?
Kristen Hairston. Desiree Joy Mateo.
Blaze Sarek.
Jennifer Totoki.
Emily Cho.
Kanomi Tran.
Jenilyn Wedsack Myers.
Diana Selner.
Theodore Uekawa.
Auli'i Solomon.
Dylan Watai.
Sydney Young.
Charmaine Lum.
Scott Alquiza.
Danielle Restelli.
Jonathan Shiraki.
Rachel Hahn.
Jarek Garcia.
Connor Kagamida.
Autumn Rain Zoe Kahoku by Kula Omawi Hesia.
Brooks Anthony Martinez.
Ihilani Lasconia.
Takuya Wise.
Julie Javar.
Sage Dakoikoi.
Cheyenne Siu.
Bimnat Omeyehu.
Lisa Moynihan.
Josh Renzo Claudio.
Chelsea Falk.
Keola Kanealoha Nokiakua Macloves.
Megan Hulsart.
Jafet Ye.
Kayla Emokling.
Tyler Yamauchi.
Henry Balmori Guzman.
Grant Stankaitis.
Fung Wen.
Flavia Nunez Duque de Medeiros.
Trevor Sockman.
Kayaka Kepa Alama.
Nanumi Lolohea.
Nguyen Ban.
Taylor Novak.
Marion Millen.
Alyssa Roblero.
Scott Iam.
Ilana Moore. Joseph Gomez. Braden Pa'a. Tai Wong. Trevor Smith. Tanya Spencer. Irina Kulyamina. Ashley Zane Auli'i Kolomanu Aika'u Oserman.
Congratulations. Please be seated. We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Philosophy, the highest degree conferred by the University of Hawaii at Manoa. At this time, I call upon Dean Ane, Graduate Division.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Each of these candidates has displayed high scholarly attainment and research ability, resulting in an original contribution to their unique field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of scholars. The names and dissertation and project titles of our PhD candidates will be read by Dean Ane and Associate Dean Maeda. Will the candidates please come forward?
Kenny Lopez, Mexican Men and Their Doctoral Journey, Counter Stories of Resistance, Resilience, and Resolve. Sponsored by Dr. Nicole Reyes.
Katie Azama,
The development and validity evidence of a nurse practitioner self-efficacy survey, sponsored by Dr. George Harrison.
Andrew Lockman, impacts of institutional expenditures on enrollment, a longitudinal multi-level regression analysis of resource allocation by four-year public institutions, sponsored by Dr. Nicole Reyes.
Jenna Teruya, teachers as policy agents, enacting the professional learning community policy as an agentic ecological process, sponsored by Dr. Alexander Means.
Rochelle Pi'ilani Hasi Ka'aloa, understanding the influences of cultural beliefs in technology integration, stories from Native Hawaiian faculty voices, sponsored by Dr. Curtis Ho.
Cam2 Trin, fostering environmental identity with high school students, sponsored by Dr. Tara O'Neill.
Ken Kiyohara, an examination of human resources professionals' perceptions about the integration of e-learning in the workplace, sponsored by Dr. Curtis Ho.
Natalie Haggerty, online implementation of the evidence-based Sound Partners reading intervention, outcomes of online tutoring on phonics skills of early elementary students with reading difficulties, sponsored by Dr. Kavita Rao.
Carolyn Kirillo, school librarian and teacher collaboration in virtual makerspace instructional design, sponsored by Dr. Curtis Ho.
Eric Kobayashi, supporting struggling students in the high school mathematics classroom, comparing mathematics games and a second mathematics class as tools intended to develop proficiency, sponsored by Dr. Linda Venenciano.
Umio Kalani Jensen, family and community engagement in Hawaii through a decolonial lens, sponsored by Dr. Lois Yamauchi.
Janet Kim, understanding the special education teacher pipeline in Hawaii, how characteristics, motivations, and program preferences influenced enrollment outcomes among targeted populations, sponsored by Dr. John Yoshioka.
Beth Tillingast, open educational resources from exploration to application, sponsored by Dr. Michael Menchaca.
Jamil Duarte, exploring beginning administrators as educational leaders, sponsored by Dr. Aaron Wright.
Yana Kava'a, using photos to facilitate parent-teacher communication in an early childhood special education classroom, sponsored by Dr. Michael Menchaca.
Susan Hua, making sense of Teochew college graduates and their language maintenance as a result of enrolling in higher education, sponsored by Dr. Aaron Kahunavai Wright.
Natalie Perez, Who Am I? An interpretive phenomenological analysis of tutors' lived experiences providing online writing tutoring, sponsored by Dr. Michael Menchaca.
Jerusha Na Nea Puanani Wallace Magalei. Ola Na Iwi O'u I Ku'u Wahi Keiki, a story of personal evolution through caring for a child with multiple disabilities, sponsored by Dr. Margaret Ma'aka.
Jae-Sang Kim, a multi-theory approach to understanding anti-consumption for environmental sustainability, sponsored by Dr. Chimei Chen. Sakurath Kitkakul, empowering sustainable behavior through the enhancement of subjective knowledge, sponsored by Dr. Dana Alden.
Congratulations. Please be seated. At this time, Ms. O'Neill will sing the alma mater, accompanied by the university band. You are invited to join her. The words are printed in your programs. Please rise. Please be seated. Thank you, Ms. O'Neill. That concludes our ceremony. Applause. We ask that the audience and graduates remain seated until the stage party has exited. Graduates will be excused by row. Graduates can meet their guests by their appropriate alphabetical signs on Ching Field and in Murakami Stadium. Please refer to the map on the back of the program for further directions. E hele, me ka maluhia, a me ka pono. Go forth in peace and with righteousness.